Hello and welcome to The Daily Blue. I'm your host, Kelly Blue Chip. And today joining me are two of the co-creators of the new app, Semi-Pro. The app for the remarkably average athlete,
Yes,
right?
yes.
That's it. We have Jason and Colleen. Welcome, guys.
Welcome.
How are you doing?
Thanks
Good.
for having us.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
No problem. So why don't you tell us a little bit about Semi-Pro and what it is and how you kind of came up with the idea?
So I'll go. Thanks again for having us on the
no
show.
problem.
I really appreciate what the whole Daily Blue is doing and everything,
Yeah. Thank
marketing
you.
and
Yeah, it
Long
really
Island
helps.
and everything.
Companies like ours, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, it's nice to hear that. Thank you.
So Semi-Pro is a sports application for the average recreational athlete. And what we're trying to do is take these athletes who have been playing on all different sports and all different levels and unify it so you can go on and keep track of your stats, your standings, your schedules, all in one location and share that with your friends and family. If they can't make the game or if they're there at the game, they can post pictures to the match that you've created. You can also, this is from our basic sports list. It's pretty extensive, actually. I shouldn't say basic. We have over 40 sports right now.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We can support almost anything.
And if we don't have your sport on the list, you can create your own sport. And after enough people have created that sport or are using that sport, we will then make it, a semi-pro sport,
Official
and so
sport.
other people can use it.
Nice, that's cool. And how did this come about?
So, looking back, and I've played a lot of sports throughout my whole life, and I was driving to my girlfriend's house one day, and I was just thinking, I was like, I want to look back and see everything that I've done from when I first started to today, right, and just see just the path I've taken and what sports I've played, and as well as what my friends have done. Right? I mean, I have a lot of friends that play sports that I ask them, and I'm like, wow, I never knew you played that sport.
Yeah.
That's how the idea came about, where we can go back and see everything we've done and basically create your career in your pocket.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I like
after Jay thought of the idea, he came to me, and that's when he asked if I wanted to do marketing for it. And after I heard the idea, I was like, I have to be on board with this.
Yeah.
It's so
That's
mind-blowing
awesome.
in a way.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
What do you think athletes will like most about Semi-Pro?
I think athletes will like the fact that they can locate other players in their area and also share their schedule and their whole personal sports career, which isn't possible right now.
Yeah.
I mean, you could kind of like what your friends tell you and maybe through Facebook, but this is like a dedicated social media platform for athletes. So it's all the information is right there as long as you put it in.
Yeah, and to build on that, like if you're starting up a team and you can't find players in your area and you can't find players for your team, you can use this app to find people local to you or nearby that play that sport, that play maybe even down to a specific position, and get in contact with
Yeah,
those
that's
people.
nice. I know a lot of
Yeah.
times people are trying to start up teams and
I
Yeah.
know.
you got like 4 guys and
I know they need to locate more players. And
Yeah.
sometimes you don't even know where you can play, which is also,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
What do you guys see for the future of Semi-Pro? Looking ahead.
Semi-Pro has a very, very big future, and a lot of the things that we talk about now is the future plans. We need a first generation of the app, which is, we'll say the release date later in the show.
Yeah.
But the plans we have for it are long-term. So after this first round of the app, we already have other things coming.
So I'll expand on that. So we want to come out with a separate app that comes out second, and that'll work in conjunction with Semi-Pro. And this is basically like the administrative portion. So we're getting the venues, the arenas involved, and also local businesses around these arenas to grow basically the whole intramural sporting world.
Yeah.
And grow sports that haven't even, like something like flag football or ultimate frisbee. These sports are getting bigger.
They're
and
huge.
Spike ball.
Yeah, and this can be an avenue for them to even, get more people involved.
Yeah, that's awesome. And what do you think is going to make Semi-Pro successful?
I think people are gonna really find value in enhancing their sports career with this. I don't think they realize what is missing from their sports career, and when this app comes out, they're gonna see how much it can grow
and how useful it can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just the whole ability to be able to create a match against your friend, and then years go by, and you're talking about that match. Well, and you know, there's some controversy on whether who won it or not. You can look back and see, you know, who won that match.
Yeah, I like that. I know I have a lot of friends that would find that useful.
You could also, so if you have like a match set up between a person, say you're golfing once a week with the same person every week, you can keep track of those stats, and you can have an all-time like record of like, you know, I have 50 wins against you, and you have, you know, 39 wins against me.
That's cool.
It's also great because it's like games like poker and chess.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't consider that a sport maybe, but it's a competition, and you can keep track
and there's
of
people out there playing
when you beat your friends.
Yeah, I think as long as they're out there, it's going to be useful. I'm really excited for it. How about we reveal the release date? Are you ready to let everyone know?
This is a big one.
So we'll be releasing November 30th of this year.
It's a Sunday.
Pending what Apple's, you know, process of accepting apps. It's like a 2-week process. You give it to Apple, and they go through everything about the app. And if that all goes well, November 30th will be the release date.
I always wondered how that worked. Well, that's exciting, and I'm really excited for you guys. I'm looking forward to it coming out. Everyone mark your calendars, November 30th.
Just in time for winter sports.
As Sunday, as Colleen pointed out. Yeah, any hockey players out there, I'm sure.
Yes.
That's a big one. And how can you sign up for Semi-Pro? And
you could sign up right on our website. It's www.semiproinc.com. And actually, we're in the middle of a website update, so definitely keep poking back to our website.
Yeah, which should be updated soon. I would say within the end of the month.
Yeah.
Okay, and you got Facebook, Instagram.
Oh yeah, we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Google+.
All your essentials. So make sure you follow
can find
all
that
those
on our
pages.
website,
Yeah, it's all on our website.
I follow the Instagram. It's really cool, especially if you're an athlete. It's a lot of cool pictures.
Yes, and submit your pictures to us. We're definitely big on reposting those pictures. So.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, thank you for coming by. I'm definitely looking forward to it. And
awesome. Thank you.
Let's so everyone look out for that. Yes. All right. Well, thank you for joining us today. And as always, tune into the Daily Blue for new shows daily.